The Truth Girls.
Hi everyone. Well, this sounds like satire, but it isn't. New stupidity virus discovered, scientists say. Dude, it's possible that people's cognitive function can be negatively affected by a chlorella virus. Did you say it's in the chlorella? Ew, I was getting some really good prana off that stuff. Scientists at Johns Hopkins University found that people whose oropharynx was colonized with the ATCV virus ended up scoring about 7 to 9 points lower on an IQ test than people whose throats were not colonized. Bummer. Which is weird because up until now, the consensus has basically been that plant viruses cannot infect people. So the question on everyone's mind is, of course, could this be a biological weapon? A study in the Journal of Virology in 2010 asked, can a plant virus infect a human being? They concluded that it is possible that some plant virus may have direct or indirect role as human pathogen, but at this moment no such study is available to consider plant virus as human pathogen. So there's basically no evidence, just as recently as 2010, although they had found that humans have antibodies against a plant virus, which was tobacco mosaic virus. And in this study they also referred to the pepper mild mottle virus, which was previously associated with an increase in GI symptoms in people who were found to be colonized with it. But that was it. So then this ATCV virus was discovered in 2005. And that's the one that they recently found may affect your memory, attention, and other mental abilities. I was looking into this more, the connection between plant viruses and infection, and I found this great blog. Algal virus associated with altered human cognitive functions. So they talk here about the so-called stupid virus, but what's really interesting here, because I was thinking, well, you know, just because they're infected with it, it doesn't mean that that's what caused their stupidity. I mean, or their decreased cognitive function, excuse me. There could be, sorry, that's my rabbits interfering with my video. Hey, Twinkle, get down. Yeah, so what I was trying to say was that, you know, just because the two came about together doesn't necessarily mean the one caused the other. I mean, who knows, right? But what they say on this blog is there was a study where they fed mice chlorovirus infected algae, and they showed a decreased performance in tests of cognitive functions. And there's some other stuff. Well, and it says also, furthermore, feeding the chlorovirus to mice was associated with changes in gene expression in the hippocampus. Man, these rabbits, what are you doing in my sweaters? Oh, little guy, let me help you out. Come here. Oh, whoops. You're not really supposed to be in here, you know. Oh, well. So why would I wonder if it's a biological weapon? Well, it is possible that it's been out there this whole time and we were just too stupid to realize it. Maybe because we're infected. But it's also possible that maybe this thing was created as a bioweapon. You know, there is, I hope he's still alive, Captain David Andrew Christensen, who I interviewed when I was doing my radio show. And he had leaked information about how Hurricane Katrina had caused all this, like, bioweapons technology and stuff to possibly escape. And he was saying that there was such a thing as the Katrina virus, which caused, like, a kind of mental illness, which manifested in the form of depression, suicidality, and murderous rage. Or that's what some people said. That the Katrina virus was something that escaped when the labs were destroyed in New Orleans during the hurricane. And he was then, you know, persecuted for this, called a terrorist, actually. And I think had to go into hiding. And there was one other place where I found a mention of this, which was on Rents, Bioweapons Defense Research Medical Labs Wiped Out by Hurricane Katrina's Floodwaters. Years of research ruined in Katrina flood. So what they said here, though, was that the Katrina virus as a term was really just a term for everything escaping, that it wasn't actually one single virus. But that what had happened was the hot labs had been destroyed. Although the government claims that nothing dangerous escaped. But Do you believe them? So as for the ATCV virus, I think I have a touch of that virus. I mean, seriously, how many times have I walked into a room and been like, why am I even here? I've had that all my life, so maybe this virus has been around for a long time. The question is, are we getting truly stupider over time? I mean, I know academic performance is lower in the US than it used to be. Actually, they're like really not doing very well, like compared to other countries, except they're top in confidence. So it kind of been, I blame Common Core. I just blame Common Core for that. And those programs that come into the schools and dumb everybody down. I mean, there has been an intentional dumbing down of America. So, and I'm in Canada, but you know, whatever. I mean, we're neighbors, so you know, it's not like you catch a stupid virus and we're not going to get it. I mean, whatever you get, we're probably going to get it up here too. I think we already have it. There's been this intentional dumbing down. So maybe that's why people are just dumber. Or maybe they would create a virus and then spread it to help spread their agenda of dumbing people down. It's possible, I guess. Eh? What do you think? Well, let me know what you think. And thanks for listening to me. And what was I talking about? All right, I'll see you next time. Bye.